All right, now it's time for more independent titles, this time from our friends at Nintendo. They have their big Treehouse Live, of course, tomorrow morning, where we'll hear more about The Legend of Zelda. But right now, to tell us more from Nintendo of America is Damon Baker. Damon, great to have you with us.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yes, you got Nintendo Plus Independent Games. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very
We're happy to have you here, and we've got rapid-fire succession. We've got some cool updates on indie titles coming to Wii U. So set it up for us.
Yeah,
it's
we
your
thought
show.
we'd do a little different here.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Nindies?
Yes.
Yes.
I know well the Nindies well. You had a great event. I remember up at PAX, I think I was at last year. We had some cool Shovel Knight news, I remember. And you guys I know it's a focus for you to work with independent developers.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Always a focus for us. Yeah. And really excited to continue that work and that development with these independent developers. Our Nindy community is alive and strong, so I wanted to bring out a few sterling examples, some of the most talented and attractive developers in the industry.
Well, I can't wait to see who we have then. Why don't you tee up the first one?
Why don't we start off with Will Dubé?
Yes.
From Thunder Lotus Games.
Hello. Will, good to see you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you
and the shirt must suggest what we're talking about.
Absolutely. So, Will, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're bringing over to Wii U?
Great. Well, Jodan is a hand-drawn action exploration game set in Norse mythology.
Yeah.
We're really excited to bring Jodan Valhalla Edition to the Wii U this summer. It's a game where you explore Norse purgatory to find runes, and then those runes unlock massive boss fights against the Jodan.
Wow.
Jodan means giant in Norse mythology.
Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. As you said, the art style and the sense of scale is one of the things I love about this game, the visuals of it. And, of course, you'll be working with Nintendo, I know, on the Wii U. So how is the functionality? Are you using the gamepad in an interesting way, or what can we expect?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited to bring exclusive Wii U functionality to Jodan Valhalla Edition. We're doing things with the second screen on the gamepad, where the map is always there, so you don't have to always pause the game and interrupt your flow. And we also have god powers in the game, which as you explore, you find statues to the Norse gods. So you'll find a statue to Thor, a statue to Freya, and they give you powers that you can use in-game against the boss fights. So you can actually use the touchscreen to activate those on the Wii U.
Wow. Well, it looks very, very cool, and coming later this summer, right?
Yeah, we're coming this summer. If you want to head over to jotangame.com, you can sign up to our mailing list, and we'll have all the information for you when the game comes out.
All right, well, very cool. Great announcement. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Looks absolutely gorgeous. First time seeing Valhalla mode, right?
Yeah. Valhalla mode is a boss rush mode that's coming to Valhalla Edition. It's really exciting. You get to fight harder versions of the already challenging Jodan. So we'll have stats on that, like how much damage you take, how many god powers you use during the fight, and how many times you've died, and you'll be able to compare your score that way. So
that's awesome. We can't wait for it to come out on Wii U.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Great to see it. Now, they keep rolling.
We do. I feel like Jack Hanna, like we're bringing
what's your
different
next
species.
creature?
The next creature coming out is Alex Rushdie from 13 AM Games.
Hey.
This is a rare species from Canada.
Is it good?
Yes.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man.
Alex, how are you, man? Great to have you
Good.
with us.
Good.
All right,
How are
so
you?
we see some colorful items which would tie into.
Very familiar
Yes.
with the Runbow franchise,
Yes.
but I
Yes.
think you've got a few new things to talk about.
Absolutely. So last year we released Rumbo on the Wii U eShop. This past April we released a bunch of new DLC, and the reaction has been really positive. We're really excited about it. And I'm here to kind of make some fan requests come true. Our fans are great. They reach out to us all the time. One of the top requests from our fans is, will this game go portable?
Yes.
And today I'm happy to announce, as you can see, Runbow Pocket is happening.
Nice.
So it's all the stuff you loved about the original Rumbo in your hand, on the go, on the new Nintendo 3DS. We're really excited about it, and we've actually added a new Street Pass feature to the game, only on new Nintendo 3DS. And it allows you to kind of collect, create, and share Street Pass cards with people around the world. So that was one request that we had a lot. Now another request from our fans was, will Rumbo ever go to retail? So I've actually got some props here, and I can announce
black
that
case.
Rumbo Deluxe
Yes.
and Rumbo Pocket Deluxe will be coming out for retail later this year.
That's fantastic.
So Rumbo Deluxe comes with the game, all the DLC, and both soundtracks. Rumbo Pocket Deluxe comes with the game, all the DLC, and 4 exclusive 3DS themes.
Wow.
So Runbow was super popular, though, in terms of having a bunch of different characters and cameos in the game.
Yes, and the third wish that I want to make true to our wonderful fans. We've announced a lot of different character cameos, and since the game was announced, people have been requesting all sorts of characters to come into the game. And like the #1 requested indie guest character is Shantae from the Shantae series. And I'm happy to announce here live at E3, she will
Oh,
be joining Rumbo later this year when Rumbo Pocket drops as a free download for everyone.
Three things. That's a pretty impressive creature that you brought up.
Very impressive. A lot to live up to
Yes.
for our next guest as well. Thank you so
Awesome.
much for coming on
Hey,
here.
thank
man.
you so much.
Thanks
Can't
for
wait for that
having
to
me.
come out
Very, very
later this
cool.
year.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks,
All
man.
right, and now for our grand finale.
Well, not quite grand finale.
well, our
we got
grand
a special
finale guest.
secret.
Exactly,
But
yes.
we have another
Final guest.
another guest,
Yes.
the infamous Dan Edelman coming out here representing
Yes.
Thomas Hap Games.
Yeah, how's
Thanks,
it
buddy.
going?
Dan Edelman, good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's everything?
Thanks for having me. Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
Well, that's good to hear. So yes, I
what-
love the shirts tease the game.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
What can you tell us about your shirt?
So a lot of people already know about Axiom Verge, but for those who don't, it's a 2D exploration, kind of Metroidvania style game. It was all developed by one very talented individual who is not me. I want to be very clear. So a guy named Tom Hap made this game as a labor of love for 5 years using his evenings and weekends. And it's achieved a ton of critical acclaim. In fact, your Gaming Awards show,
Yes.
it was nominated for Indie Game of the Year, and probably the #1 request. Obviously it has a very strong retro influence from games like not only Metroid, but also Contra and Blaster Master and many others. And so Nintendo fans really are the most passionate classic gamers, and so it's been a long time in coming, but the Wii U version of Axiom Verge is on its way later this summer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
That's awesome.
Big news.
So what's coming to the Wii U version? Is there anything unique, kind of differentiated that we can expect?
Yeah, so probably the biggest thing that's different about it is Wii U is the first platform that enables designers to solve the biggest drawback of like exploration games, which is just having to pause, see where you are, plan where you need to go next, and always just back and forth, pausing, unpausing. And now the map will be fully on the screen, the bottom screen at the entire time, for the entire time. In addition, there's also off-TV play, so if anyone else is using the TV, you can play it. You'll also be able to select your weapons if you want using the touch screen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. When can we expect to see this coming out on Wii U?
So we don't have a specific release date just yet. We're getting super close. We're right now just putting the finishing touches on it. Hopefully it'll go into the lot check process fairly soon. So I feel very confident that sometime this summer, but I can't pin down a date just yet.
We're as close to pinning it down as possible.
I was hoping to have an announcement here.
Maybe
but
you
I
guys
couldn't.
can make the deal, right?
Yeah. I'm going to commit to it. It's going to be out before you know it. So
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
before
all
you
good.
know it.
Awesome.
There you go.
It's all good.
All right, cool.
Hey, thanks, Dan. Appreciate
Dan,
it. coming on
absolutely.
here.
Thank you. Good to see you
Always
as
a
well.
pleasure.
All right, Damon. That's it for guests, but
That's it for
there is
guests.
one last thing that you saved for yourself.
Well, there is.
Yes.
And before we get to that, though,
Yes.
I do want to thank you for having us on here.
Of course.
With such acclaimed other guests,
Yeah.
Aaron Greenberg, Cliffy B in the back.
thank you.
It's amazing to be out here. But with the Nintendo independent developers, really excited about the support and the community outreach that's come out and the ambassadorship, advocacy coming along with these games. So we've got lots more content coming. We've got more announcements. We've got the Treehouse Live activity at E3 starting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
People need to tune into that for sure. All sorts of good stuff coming. But without further ado, we also have a debut trailer from our friends at Drinkbox.
Okay.
They're going to be bringing something to Wii U and to Nintendo 3DS very soon. So
All right, we'll check that out, and thank you very much.
You're a
Appreciate it.
national treasure, man.
Oh,
Thank you
please.
very
All
much.
right, thanks, Dan. Check it out.
C'est la bataille.